All right, what's good, people? So it's time for my Microsoft Xbox One E3 2013 conference review. Now, I wasn't here to watch the conference live because I was at work, so I got home like 3 hours ago, so I just watched the 2-hour conference, just now, so doing my review. So first of all, Microsoft carried out what they said they were going to give us, which they were lacking in the reveal and everybody got on them for, which was for showing games. They said they were going to show games. You got to give them credit. They at least did that. They definitely showed games, and there was minimal TV talk. There was minimal app talk. They talked about games. So let's get into the review. Now, let me just first of all say this. I've established this before, but when it comes to, these conferences, what I rate these conferences mostly off of is exclusive content. I don't, get excited for a conference showing a multi-plat at their, as if it's an exclusive. No, I can get that on any platform besides the Wii U most of the time. Just have to say that. So I don't care, not that I don't care for them. Of course, a lot of these multi-plats are the main games I buy. But when it comes to their conference, I want to see what you have to offer me, not what the, a multi-plat publisher has to offer me. So, that's how I rate each conference, mostly based off what they exclusively offer and show me. That goes for all of them. So Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain is what they showed first. Looks good. It's a Metal Gear Solid game, of course, is going to be great. Amazing. What more can you say about it? I'm going to keep this, go through these games kind of brief because I don't want the video to be OD long. So Metal Gear Solid 5 Pain looks great. World of Tanks game coming to Xbox 360. They're kind of like adding, I guess, the last hoorah to the Xbox 360, trying to keep it alive, or some give you some entertainment till the Xbox One launches. Max Curse of Brotherhood looks like an interesting indie game. Looked like something I would buy. I don't remember if they said that was exclusive. I think it was. Some okay indie games. So Rise was they confirmed this to be a launch game, and it's made by Crytek, I believe. It looks good, looks fun. I think this is a game they actually said that had Kinect integration. Of course, I would never use Kinect with this, but the game looks good. It looks heavy on the the name of it always slips my mind. The button prompts, QuickTime events. I don't know why I always forget that. The QuickTime events in battle, they look really cool. The combat looks good. Graphics look good. Interesting war setting. Good. Seems like it has a good environment and good atmosphere. Looks like a good, decent launch game. Next, Killer Instinct was announced to be in. Killer Instinct. Everybody been dying for Killer Instinct to make a return. That's coming. Killer Instinct is good. I don't know if it's gonna have the impact now, because I feel like because they waited so long. But it's definitely gonna be a great return for the fighting game community, and that's an exclusive. Having a fighting game exclusive on your platform definitely has its advantages. Sunset Overdrive, a game Insomniac is developing exclusively for Xbox Live. For Xbox One. It kind of reminded me of like a goofy Left 4 Dead kind of, except it wasn't zombies. With like Team Fortress type art style. Even though you didn't see actual gameplay, it was just a trailer. Forza, I don't care about racing games, but it's Forza, it's a good thing to show at your conference, your exclusive racing game. Minecraft, very popular game among the masses, an extremely popular game. I believe they said it's coming to Xbox One. The retail version of this game actually just released on Xbox 360, I believe. Quantum Break, another trailer for it. CG, looks, I guess, good, but another CG trailer. D4, honestly, look, I wrote all this stuff down. D4, now that I wrote it down, I can't even remember what it was about. So it just slipped my mind. Another game called Spark. They showed their upload studio, how the Xbox, can record has its own recording device, and how you can edit your videos and upload them and share them. But one of the things that really impressed me was they have a partnership with Twitch that you can live stream. I think that's huge. Maybe because I'm a YouTuber, of course, and I deal with games and all that. To some people, they wouldn't care. To me, as a YouTuber, deal with Twitch, that's huge. That's big to me. That's a feature. That's an app to get a gamer like me excited, especially for what I do. I think that's genius. They're getting rid of Microsoft points. They just gonna use real money now. They talked about Smart Glass. I completely skipped over the part where they talked about Smart Glass, honestly. Crimson Dragon. Did the audio give out during the Crimson Dragon trailer? I don't know. Maybe it was just mine. Dead Rising 3 was announced to be an exclusive for Xbox One. I believe it's probably going to be timed exclusive, honestly. It's going to be open world. And it had it looked good. It had a high count of zombies. But one thing I didn't like when looking at the gameplay, the movement and the physics in the game looked very outdated. It looked very outdated. Just didn't look, right. The way the guy was moving and just the whole physics, it looked sloppy and just really outdated to me. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. But it's open world, like I said. It's in high count of zombies. It seems like it's going to have a lot of content. I honestly still haven't played one of the Dead Risings. I have Dead Rising 2 on PC. The game has so many problems. Well, I don't know about the actual game, but I've been trying to get the game to run for a long time, and I've done a lot of things. Googled it, troubleshooted it, because I bought it on Steam. I've been troubleshooting. I shot that thing for a whole day. Still couldn't get it to work. So I just never got to play Dead Rising. I'm honestly still trying to get it to work. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was shown. Battlefield 4. Now, everybody knows I love Battlefield, but their single player trailers are always just corny. Well, the one they showed here was corny. Like the reveal Battlefield 4 trailer was pretty good. This one was just, the Battlefield 4 single player, campaigns, just watching them isn't entertaining at all. They're more like, they're more like looking at Battlefield 4 campaign is like looking at a bad good looking girl, like a real good looking girl, but you can't do nothing with it. She's boring. That's what it's like. After that, they showed some indie game. They talked about Halo, even though they didn't show it. It was a trailer, and they said Halo was going to be 60 frames. That is good. Definitely, that's good. It's going to run at 60 frames per second. They didn't say anything about the resolution. The Xbox One is going to launch in November. I believe the PS4 is also launching in November, I think they said. And it's going to launch at $500. Titanfall, after that, came out, and it, by Respawn Entertainment. And it looks like a mech warrior mixed with Halo a little bit, mixed with COD. So that was just the general things they showed. Now, my thoughts. It was a decent conference. They definitely showed games. Now, in my opinion, my preference, right, what I liked, the games that I liked that would interest me as a gamer would be Rise. And I'm talking about exclusive wise, because like I said, you can get the multi-plats on any platform. So I don't care about that. I'm talking about what would make me buy an Xbox One, because that's what this conference is about, Xbox One. Rise, and Titanfall. I'm just looking up the list again. Yeah, that's it. Those are the two games that would make, I'm not saying, I'm definitely going to go out and get an Xbox One day one now because of Titanfall and Rise, but I'm saying those are the two games that really only interested me. They had a good variety of games, I guess you can say. But those are the two games that only have my interest. So, and I'm glad they said Titanfall is launching in the spring, because honestly, I'll probably just get an Xbox One around that time when Titanfall is coming out, because that's the only game that really interests me. And I'll probably get Rise. Rise is a launch game, so I'll probably get Rise when I get Titanfall. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably still just get an Xbox One, for that. I'm not saying like I'm just like, jumping out of my seat to get a to get an Xbox One for Titanfall, but I'm saying like that's the only game like I got money, the Xbox One is out, Titanfall is out. Hey, let me just go get it, try it out. I might like it. That I say there's no game that like got me like, oh my god, like blew my mind. Yo, I gotta get this game. I'm about to go put my down payment on Xbox One tomorrow. Nah, there wasn't a game like that. I mean, if you're a huge fighting fan, you can get Killer Instinct. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely a fan of fighting games, but I'm not like hardcore into fighting games. I love. Everybody knows I've been loving Injustice, but that's it. It's just Rise and Titanfall. And yeah, that's it as far as games go. And I mean, yeah, that's it. It's just, I wouldn't say there's a must buy. Like there was 3 levels of games, just games you could get, just, I guess you could say mediocre, average, and must buy. I would put Rise and Titanfall between average and must buy, because it's definitely, I don't feel like they're must buys, but they're definitely seem to be above average games. So those are the only 2 games. But overall, it was an okay conference. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. It was decent. Just not anything that I feel I don't think, like I said, I don't think they showed a killer app, a game that I have to go out and get an Xbox One. That they didn't show that for me. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, how many of these games? Okay, that's one. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how many of these games are actually from their in-house first party studios that are actually coming out at launch. There's not many. They're still relying on third party to a good amount. I'm not gonna knock them anymore for that. I mean, because it's what Microsoft does. It's their business practice. They rely on third party. They pay off third parties to make exclusive games for them. That's their practice. They don't believe in making new studios or buying studios. They just they throw their money around. They got money. Hey, why not use it? It comes to a point where you can't even knock them for it anymore, because it's just what they do. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all thoughts. Sony's conference is in an hour, and I'll probably just still do my review for theirs right after theirs ends, because obviously I ain't going nowhere. Just waiting for that. Looking forward to it. So decent conference, good. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here. Peace.